Okay guys, so this is going to be our quick video on how to do your searches. So the first thing is the average high and low temperatures. You can also look at the precipitation, or the rain levels. So here I'm just in Google. So I'm going to type in average highs and lows, and let's go to Paris this time. Now I'm going to show you right off the bat this worldweatheronline.com. It's the first one, and the other one is holidayweather.com. Both of these are fantastic sites. So if I click on worldweather.com, okay, you're going to need to scroll down, and right here is the chart. So you can see it gives me the January, February, and all the dates. And right here, this number 8 is my high, and this is my average low temperature. This is the data table you can just copy down. Average rainfall in Paris, for those of you who are collecting millimeters, if you float your cursor over it like I am, it'll show you, like this one is 20 March precipitation. The average rainfall is 24.2 millimeters. Just up top here also, this one, see, it says it's in degrees Celsius, which is what we like. If you want to find out the days, this line graph that runs through the middle, this is the days of rain. So here in January, the average rainfall days is 10. If I go over here, 7, the high, this one's going to be up at around 12. Okay, so that gets you those two first pieces of data that you need, those two data tables at worldweatheronline.com. I find if you type it in, it'll be much easier to find. Holidayweather.com, this one here, is another really cool site. It's going to load up these charts for me here. So average temperatures. Okay, you can see I have the high and low. Now this one here, as you'll notice, this one is in Fahrenheit. Okay, so that's a little bit different. So in this one, you'll see there's a little button right here. If I click on that, it's going to change, oh, hold on, centigrade. Okay, so it gives me my average temperature. Down here is my high and low. And you kind of have to decode this a little bit. So if we look down at the bottom, we are looking at low Celsius and low Fahrenheit. So we're looking at these numbers in the blue. Okay, so this one here, as you see, we're looking at 21 and 11. Over here is 8 and 2. Takes a little higher to look, but oh, look at that. Right down here gives me a perfect chart. So my high Celsius is this orange one. My low Celsius is the green. You can even print these out if you want. Sea temperature, important. This is another piece of information you could grab if you want to do surfing in other locations. Average rainfall, and once again, this is going to give me rain days and rainfall. Now, it doesn't actually tell us if this is in, oh, here it is, millimeters and days. So again, you can grab all of that information there as well. This one gives you humidity, sunshine hours, and these are ones that you could grab if you're looking for your independent data sets. Okay, this one has fog days. You could use these informations if you want to find out. Okay, so that's those first two. The next one we're going to look at is the flight. Now, remember, we are YYC. So this here is Expedia.ca, as you can see at the top. I'm going to go flight only, return, you're not leaving and then not coming back. And when we go departing, then we can start in March, that's no problem. I would recommend using the first Monday, and then here we're going to go 2 weeks after. Don't worry about this. Remember, the trip is designed for when you're 18, so you can leave that as 1. In here, if I was going to Paris, I type in Paris. Make sure you see Paris, France. Okay, usually just pick the first one. And here we're going to go search for flights. And this is going to take a couple of minutes. Okay, so this is checking. The first cheapest price, this is the easiest one to use. So in March, on my data table, I'm going to write down $9.59. You can round it up to $9.60 if you want, or you can even do the cents. It's up to you. Okay, I'm only expecting that you have dollars. So in your T table for this, your unit should be in dollars. Now, once I record that, I'm going to go up here. And remember, we have to do it for each month. So as you can see, I've changed from March to April, January, March, April, May, actually to June. I had a wrong search there. So here we are. So March, let's do May. So I'm going to do the first Tuesday. Here I'm going to the 2 weeks later. Okay, so I'm searching the same weeks in different months. Hit search, away it goes. And where do we end up? Cheapest flight is dun, 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 same price. I think that's because I had the same one. Okay, now I go over to June, April, May, June. First Monday. Returning 2 weeks later. I'm going to do that again there. So if you click on these boxes, okay, it'll pull up this calendar. Our trip is 2 weeks long. Search. Here we go. So now we're searching January, February, March, April, May, June would be the 6th month. And survey says, bang, here it comes. I wish I had my guitar. Look at that. $1,336. We'll do one more. So now we're in July. First Monday of the month. 2 weeks later is going to be the 21st. Search. So here I've done 3 months in probably less than a minute. So when you're finding your flights, it shouldn't take too long. Final price, interesting, 1,512. So that's going to be your data set. Up at the top is your month, so January, February, March, April, May, June. This is now July, the 7th month. And my price, the cheapest price that Expedia pops up, is 1,512. Okay, now let's take a look at, I'm going to go back to expedia.ca, and I'm looking for hotel only. Same thing here. I'm going to check, let's check in back in, let's just start in March, why not? So I'm going to pick the first Monday, check in, check out. You see how it automatically comes up? I'm going to go this 2 weeks later, which is the 21st. Okay, and in here, we're going to go one room, good. Search for hotels. Now this is where you get to have a little fun to start. Cannot be more than 60 nights. What did I do wrong here? Oh, look at my month. My month is all off. So I got to go all the way back to March. There we go. So now I have the same month, 2 weeks later, 10th to the 24th, search for hotels. And again, this is where you're going to have some time. If you play guitar, now's a good time to pull it out. If you're a doodler, now's a good time to practice doing horses or unicorns, whatever you want. Okay, now this is where you get to play a bit. Notice how we have a star count. These stars are now going to be your ratings. Okay, so here we have 4-star, 5-star, 1-star, and again it depends on the kind of travel you're looking for. So I'm going to scan down. Ooh, I love the way this one looks. Look at this. This one here looks pretty awesome. Okay, if you want to take a look at it, you can click on it. Ooh, yeah, no, this is my hotel, hands down. Oh, look at that. This is where my wife and I would love to stay. So this one here, my price is $279. Okay, now you'll notice here that it pulls up a new check-in, check-out. So I know at this time my price is going to be $279. So in March, my total would be $279. That's my data point. Let's go to April. I'm going to go Monday, first Monday to the 2 weeks later, and I'm going to update. Okay, now here, this is this. I was looking at the intuition. So this one here, now I'm looking at $354. So there's my next data point. We go in one more over. Let's go to May. First Monday, check out. 2 weeks later, update, right there. I would love to book this hotel, by the way. Okay, same price, no problem. So now I record that price. We go to June, first Monday, 2 weeks later, update. And away it goes. Ah, now we're getting more price, and we're getting into the summer. Okay, so I could also see if there's the intuition. Sold out, no problem. It tells me what it would cost. So I could do that, or I would just take the one up there as well. That's fine too. because that's actual data. So that's how Expedia is going to be for your flights and for your hotel. Now, the other thing I've asked you to do is to upload it in, you know what, I'll do that in the next video. So we're going to end this video right there. That's how you search. All is good. What did I come in under? Beautiful.